Hi everyone, this is Pastor Tim with this week's video update. During this COVID-19 season, there have been some challenges that we've had to face. There have been some adjustments we've needed to make. And there's certainly been some uncertainty as we look into the immediate future. And yet in the church, we have this rock-solid promise from Jesus. He said, "I will build my church, and the gates of hell will not prevail against it." Historically, it's been during seasons of crisis that the church has meaningfully advanced here and around the world. And so we're looking to God to do it again, to give us grace as we trust Him, to give us grace to advance in this place where He has planted us. One of the adjustments we've needed to make has related to our children's ministry, Grace Kids, and we're pleased to announce that there is a tentative plan right now to relaunch on Sunday, September 13th. Be praying for Christy Smith and her team as they work on the details related to reopening on that second week of September. And be praying for staffing needs that we're going to have related to the Grace Kids ministry. We know that this is going to be important for many families to have opportunity to bring your children and to have them in a context where there is teaching that is suited to them and directed to them, where they can interact with other children. So be praying for the relaunch of our Grace Kids ministry. This Sunday, Pastor Jordan Pardee, our student ministries pastor, is going to be preaching. He is going to be helping us to take a look at the life of Solomon. It's a part of our series, Learning from Life Stories. It's a study in biblical biographies. And we want to learn what we can about God as we look at the story of Solomon. Solomon was an enigmatic character in many ways. Perhaps the wisest man who ever lived, and yet toward the end of his life, he didn't live wisely. Solomon is not the hero in the story, God is, as is true with all the biographies that we're doing in this series. And we want to learn what we can about God and His dealings with mankind through this series. Pastor Dave Hansen is going to be leading the worship team in prompting the rest of us in singing to God. There's going to be a children's message. There's also going to be communion as a part of our service this Sunday. We have 2 corporate prayer opportunities coming up tomorrow morning and every Thursday morning in the church library at 7 o'clock. There's going to be a time of corporate prayer. And then on Monday evening, August the 3rd, we're launching a regular weekly Monday evening corporate prayer gathering. It will begin at 6:30, and it's going to meet in the church library. 2 men's ministry opportunities coming up. There's going to be a golf night for men at Woody's Run. It's going to be tomorrow evening, July the 30th. There's information on the church webpage, also on the church Facebook page. You could also get information from Pastor John Potes, who's overseeing our men's ministries. And then finally, on this Saturday morning, there's going to be a men's Bible study. It's going to be in the lobby near the fireplace. It's a great time for men. It begins at 7:30. And for those of you who are guys who want to have an opportunity to fellowship with other guys with an open Bible, we hope that you can come. Well, blessings on you, Grace Church. Very thankful for you. And just praying God's very best over you in today and through the rest of the week.